this is your game in the Neustrashimy. Division up with a Jutland and an Ostergotland. Now, really, you shouldn't do this. You should never division 3 of one class, especially destroyers, because what that typically will do is it'll imbalance the map. Take a look. 3 destroyers east, only 1 destroyer west. If Matchmaker made it so that there were only 3 destroyers, your team would have absolutely no vision on the other side of the map. So you'd be screwing your team over going in with a 3 destroyer division. You probably didn't think about that.
We enjoy doing that. No, we enjoy doing that.
What? Why?
Oh, we love it. Oh, why not?
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Squizzer.
Well, you know, it's random battles. It's not about the team, it's about your own game.
Okay. Yeah, Chris, please don't say things happen in 3s, okay? Like, I don't want to know what happens next to me this week. All right, I've done enough. I've had enough. You know what I have to do now? So one of the things, like, you never get any sleep in a hospital, right? And one of the things that they gave me is this fun breathing apparatus, right? It's got this tube in it, and I'm supposed to suck air into my lungs. And this goes up the higher, as I suck in more air. And I'm supposed to do this like 10 times a freaking hour.
Did you get pneumonia too?
No, they don't want me to have pneumonia, which is why they are having me do this, to keep my lungs open.
Okay, because they had me do that when I had pneumonia.
Yeah, and make sure that there's no fluid. Now, do you know how to cheat in this?
No.
Okay. So, I'll demonstrate for you guys while we're waiting for Squizzer's game to go. You literally suck and then watch the thing pop up here.
You plug it, don't you?
No.
Oh.
So that's how far I got, and I've been able to get to 3,500 up here milliliter, right? And the nurses were like, they couldn't believe I got that high up there. And what you do is you suck and then you hold and then you exhale and you keep doing that. Now,
Sounds
if
like
you
something
want,
related to me.
right? If you want to cheat, you close the hole right here. Watch this.
Oh, jeez.
If you ever want to cheat and make it look like, my lungs are great, you just do that.
Cheating a medical exam, nice.
Yeah. Well, you know me. It's a game, right? I have to beat the game.
You have to beat the game in the most efficient way possible.
Damn right I do.
Least effort.
I come in and Zap is hitting the funky bong. Nice job letting yourself get detected like that, by the way.
Sometimes you're too busy talking, you just don't.
I'm curious why you did that when you've got your teammates and destroyers off on their own. Why weren't you with them?
Because they were going to run up the middle and I just wanted to spot how much was going up the side. Because our overall plan was just to run the middle to the standard battle cap. Was our overall goal at the start.
Gotcha. Tashkent, yes, I am a teacher. Should I be teaching you how to cheat? Why not?
I mean, I don't see a problem here.
I mean, some of my favorite times are when people try to cheat and they don't even know how to effectively do it. Like, here's an example. In my US history class, my students have open book tests. I literally post it online, and they've got 2 weeks to complete it, and they can use any source they would like to complete it. Now, most smart people would say, oh, let's get together and figure this out together, right? I still have people that regularly find ways to fail that test. So, honestly, like Lance says, cheating is part of life. Being efficient is part of life, and taking advantage of opportunities is part of life. And if people aren't going to take advantage of opportunities, well, then they don't deserve to succeed. Plain and simple. Squizzer just pounding that M key because it's fun.
I have an impulsive habit of just doing that. I have no idea why.
That's right, Dutch. The kids know that I know how they cheat, right? But I don't care. Whatever, you know, like it's not that big of a deal. I mean, in college, I had an honors chemistry class my freshman year. This teacher posted a practice exam full of 20 questions online for every unit test. Now, this practice exam was the exact same exam that we would take. In other words, we'd have 20 questions, and like the formulas were the same, the way that you do the questions same, just the numbers were different, and that was it. So all you had to do was like study the test, do the practice test, right? Learn how to do each of the questions, so that when your test came up, you knew how to do them all. Oh, bye, Brindisi. Now, there's one extra little tidbit that I didn't add there on purpose. You can bring a cheat sheet with you into the test. You can have one full piece of paper, and you can write anything down that you would like on it. Formulas, reference material, just things that you wanted to make sure you had for the test. So, you know what I did? I just literally wrote the entire test and how I answered every damn question. Easiest 100% you can get on those tests in that class. I still had classmates. This is an honors class, guys. I still had classmates getting C's, D's, and struggling, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, are you kidding me? So, and look at you guys. All 4 destroyers in the enemy cap.
It was the plan, and they just on standard battles, people have a tendency to run to the wings and just forget the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just push up the middle, you force all the enemies to double back to deal with you, and if they don't, then you just win by capping out. That's an easy win. So
there you go. Now, for those of you guys who don't know about the Neustrashimy, it's like an Ognivoy. It's got 2 guns on it, and it has a heal. Now, that's a super heal, so it'll heal more than just the standard amount. It's got really good concealment at 5.6 kilometer. Not the best, but really good. And it's got smoke and defensive fire and engine boost. It's a very ridiculous destroyer, and that Cardinal's about to die. GG. You had a class of students that were incapable of copying the answer from a cheat sheet. Dutch, yeah, that's what I mean. It's just those people don't deserve to advance, right? Like, come on, not tough. Just put some time into it, and you're fine. But you know, your Chemistry 101 class was exactly the same with the practice test. The amount of people that failed was stunning, right, DeLupus? I like how that Kitakaze... Oh, that's why he got hydroed. I was just about to mention that too. Ager's got 6 kilometer hydro, so you always have to stay away from that hydro.
yeah, it's just the German premium slate. There's the room gets 6k hydro as well. I always forget. Or that one gets shorter range?
If you're ever unsure, always go on the, safe side and assume 6 kilometer, because German hydro is 6 kilometer for just about everything.
Except destroyers.
Right, and that's why I said just about everything. But even destroyers, I would just assume 6, because you're not going to be that far off at 210. You had a prof who for extra credit tests was to turn in one of the homework problems. Wow. So always shocking to see how many people don't abuse the cheat sheets as Raining Recon. The teacher professor is basically telling you they want to give high marks and not spend an entire day grading your exams. You guys, nice team kill. There you are, teabag there. When it comes to like teaching, it's more work to fail students than it is to pass them. So most teachers who want the most efficient job out there, you pass all the kids. But if you got kids that don't even want to pass, I mean, like I said before, they shouldn't be advancing, should they? So that's the crazy thing about the education system. But that works beyond other things too, right? Like, think of your own job and things that you don't want to do that's tedious tasks. So you will find ways to make it so you don't have to do those tedious things, whatever it might be. That's why you always hear police officers complaining about, all the paperwork that's involved in writing something up or whatnot. And just like that, you guys have captured the base, the three of you, because your fourth destroyer just found a way to die. Well, that was certainly an interesting battle. Squizzer, thanks for the sub, and thanks for sending that one in.